Namaste, my friends. This is Khenpo Gurudas Srinyatananda, and today I wanted to share with you a very brief reflection. And that reflection is to remind us that everyone has their story. So it doesn't matter what you're experiencing, whether it's a conversation with a loved one or a work situation, maybe a coworker, maybe it's in your business and you're encountering somebody who's being difficult and disagreeable. Remember that they too have their story. You know, everything that you experience in life is based on your perceptions, and your perceptions are not always accurate. So the other person is experiencing life through their eyes, and they have their story too. Their view of what's happening in this moment is based quite often on things that happened to them in the past. And some of those things that happened in the past might be perceived as negative experiences that might have triggered some fears. You too have been influenced by the things that have happened in your past. And so quite often what you're experiencing might be based on your fears as well. The solution isn't to try and change the other person. The solution is to return to love, to return to the present moment. You know, in the Course in Miracles, we teach that whatever is not love is fear. And so when somebody is operating out of fear space, the only solution is love. So when you return to that space of love, which is only found in the present moment, then you're able to calm your need to be right, to sort of refocus on the importance of that relationship, and to remind yourself that that other person has their perception, has their story, has their opinion. You know, what we hear in life is 90% opinion, 10% fact. And that includes what we hear from ourselves. So when we remember that, it's easier to have a more peaceful journey. So I encourage you guys to come back to the moment, to remember that other people have their story too, and maybe to spend some time trying to understand their perspective. When someone shares something with you that is contrary to your perception, take a moment and ask them to explain why they feel that way or what their experience has been. You never know when you're going to learn something. And there's never a point in time when we're too old to experience, too wise to learn something from one another. Have a fantastic week. Stay in the moment. Be grateful for everything that you've got. And always remember that the best is yet to come.